Ooh, we got another one to add to the list. Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. We got another former Bond girl to add to the list that say no to a female 007. Well, this time it's Britt Ekland against changing the gender of James Bond. When asked if she was in favor of the change, Ekland responded, "No, it ain't gonna happen. That's not what Ian Fleming would have wanted." This is pretty much the consensus of every Bond girl that I've done videos on who has spoken out against this. Of course, now, according to the Daily Mail, we have another former Bond girl, Jane Seymour, suggesting that it's time for James Bond to change gender here. Boop! There we go. As she hints at a return. Okay, so this is the thing. A lot of the times when actors are coming back into the production or wanting to, they're gonna kind of kiss the butt of whatever the current trend is going with. And I like Jane Seymour. I really, really do. I even like her on Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I know, not sci-fi or genre stuff, but I used to watch it with the family back in the 90s. Former Bond girl Jane Seymour was added into the debate over 007 becoming a woman, saying it's time for a female spy. Yeah, but we already have that. We've already got that in like Atomic Blonde and other Charlie's Angels movies. Black Widow. What about Black Widow? We already have it. Okay, so James Bond can stay James Bond. If it's time to be a woman, then maybe it's time for the franchise to end. The 68-year-old claimed the plan could work amid reports that the codename is being passed on to Captain Marvel.
I just see people, and I just play people.
Not you, Bree. Not you, Bree. The other one. Lashana Lynch. The one who played the best friend. The mom of the Captain Marvel that we should have had. We got Lashana Lynch as Maria Rambeau instead of, having Monica Rambeau as Captain Marvel. But that's another story because we had to give it to Brie because diversity. I don't even know what Hollywood's game is anymore. Really, I don't. She spoke out after Daniel Craig said No Time to Die would be his final film playing Bond, which we already have known about. Now, Jane Seymour can be into this, but there's a long list. Like I said, there's a long list of actresses who are against it. Now, boop, this article is funny. A female James Bond, women deserve better. I think, women do deserve a little bit better than, having to steal some man's identity. Because in this day and age, you want to stand on your own. You don't want to just take what some man has already earned. You want to be your own thing and you want to be your own person. You want to be your own character if you're wanting that kind of representation in movies. And that's why Charlie's Angels was good in the 70s for that sort of thing. And that's why we've had these amazing, strong female characters. This is why the Black Widow movie is going to do probably pretty well. Because we've got a badass woman who's her own character, who's her own person. And yeah, she might very well be a female version of, but she's not. She's her own character, and it's just taking inspiration of. It's not just swapping out the name. Now, this article is from last March. A woman shouldn't play James Bond, not for the reasons reeled off by some of 007's most ardent fans, the kind of fans who felt affronted when Daniel Craig took over in 2005 because it meant the spine had turned blonde. Certainly not because if we give Bond breasts, we lose the magic behind the character, as one particularly crude Telegraph op-ed put it. No, a woman shouldn't play James Bond because women deserve better. Why am I bringing this up now? Well, Eva Green, who starred as Vesper Lynd in Casino Royale, this week shot down suggestions that a female actor should play Bond. But not every female feels this way. Amelia Clark, Gillian Anderson, Elizabeth Banks, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So here's where this author actually makes a point. Simply plonking a woman into a role is hardly a solution. Ian Fleming devoted an awful lot of time to writing this particular character, who is particularly male and relates in a particular way to women. There you go. And that's not up for debate, frankly. It's just not. Now, to revisit some of the other Bond girls who have said no, of course, right here we have Valeria Lyon saying that it was written as a man. I'm in mourning that we're here to talk about Bond being a woman. He's conceived as a man, created by a man, or as a man, by a man, as a man. So that's one more to add to the list. The other one that I've also made videos on, and thank you so much, Soldier of Nerdism, for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys are watching this later, subscribe. You might get a shout out in the next video. Trina Parks also has spoken out. Now, she was a Bond girl in 1971. 71! So, a woman of color, also much more attractive than Lashana. I hate this outfit she's wearing. I'm sorry, this does not do anything for her. It doesn't make her look attractive, Lashana. It really, really doesn't. Oh, this is one of the things I always say. You Bond girls at least need to be hot enough to be Bond girls. And I know I'm not going to be a Bond girl anytime soon. And I'll link my other video in the description below where I did talk about those two, and I wanted to include them in this video to make it a little bit more thorough, because we keep getting Bond girl after Bond girl after Bond girl now saying no, we don't want a female James Bond. It's so anti-Bond to its core. And it's not because anybody's an isterophobe. It's just because we want these sort of fantasy characters. It's why superheroes are super fit and muscly, or curvaceous if they're women, and still, with a little bit of muscle on them. So they look like they can beat up the people they're beating up. You don't want to see my fat butt in a superhero outfit anymore. Do you want to see Brie Larson's flat one?
I just see people, and I just play people.
Shut up, no one asked you, Brie. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha Random 42. James Bond's a man. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!